Rhinoceros success. Rhinoceros success. We left off finishing the introduction, so we're going to start on chapter 1. The art of charging. That's a charge. There we go. That brings us to charge. 7 charges so far, and 4 cow references. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the first part of this. Okay, let's go. The secret of success is naturally becoming a rhinoceros. In fact, my wish for you is that you wake up tomorrow morning as a full-grown 6,000-pound rhinoceros. Literally? Imagine the look on your spouse's face in the morning, finding you in the bed. Oh, it's fun being a rhinoceros. You wouldn't fit. If you turned into a rhinoceros, you would knock your spouse off of the bed, probably killing them. In fact, it is so much fun that you will be up very early every morning, including the weekends. No more sleeping in till the last possible minute. You are now a rhinoceros. The sooner you get that into your head, the sooner you will achieve more during your rhinoceros life. At 6 in the morning, when your opportunity clock rings, get out of bed like a rhinoceros, not a sloth. Oh, you're going after sloths now? You know, I don't think rhinos, are that busy. Like, if you take a rhino and a sloth and just watch them all day, you would probably not see the rhino just like running around everywhere trying to get stuff done like a lunatic. Okay. Take a quick shower, brush your horns, put on your rhino clothes, and get ready to charge. Eight. Every time they say the word charge, by the way, it's capitalized with at least 3 exclamation points. Hopefully you can see that. But even if you can't, I'm sure you can imagine it. We're all smart people. Oh, it's just repeating the quote. And it's the illustration I showed you last time of the rhino brushing his teeth. Okay. Get charging mad. 9. The first order of your day as a rhino is to charge. Come on. There we go. Hopefully, you have something to charge at. You must have some goals that will add purpose to your life as a rhinoceros. What if I don't? If you have been getting up every morning to work all day just to buy yucca bushes for dinner, and yucca bushes? I don't even know what that is. Is that like some cheap thing you can buy? Is this what poor cows that don't charge at every opportunity to make as much money as possible buy because they don't have enough money to buy the fancy stuff that rhinos buy? If you have been getting up every morning to work all day just to buy yucca yucca bushes for dinner and pay the rent, then it's time to get mad. Oh, I'm mad. It's time to get disgusted. It's time to say, I have had enough of being a lazy cow grazing in the pasture day after day. That's a cow reference. 5 cows. Where was I am fed up with doing nothing, seeing nothing, and accomplishing nothing. Most people don't accomplish nothing. Like, what? What are you saying? I am going to sacrifice the security and complacency of the pasture and live a rhinoceros life of excitement and adventure in the jungle. I am going to be a rich rhino. That's the goal here, to get rich. And if somebody isn't rich, they're not worth your time. Get mad. Who is going to argue with an irritable, disgusted, angry 3-ton rhinoceros? You will get what you want. Just charge it down. 12. We already like tripled. No, doubled. We started with 6 charges. We already doubled and we barely started. Or, where am I? Who's going to argue with an irritable, disgusted, angry 3-ton rhinoceros? You know, I'm picturing this like middle-aged woman with the Karen haircut demanding to speak to the manager. Vow never to go back to that pasture again. Forget your lazy cow buddies. 6 cows. Get out and meet new rhinoceros friends. Charge. It's relentless. Always charge massively. That's the next section. Charge massively, and you will have massive success. How else does How else does a rhinoceros charge but massively? Good grief. By being a rhinoceros, you are almost guaranteed success. When you take on a challenge, you don't approach it like a scared pirate dog. I'm not even gonna fix myself, it's better. Pirate dogs. Ready to leap back into its hole at the slightest sign of danger. It's supposed to be prairie dog. You say, damn the torpedoes. Torpedoes? Why are we damning the torpedoes? I remember I remember the torpedoes, but I don't remember them not making sense in this book. At least to this level. You say, damn the torpedoes. You give it all you have got, never letting the possibility of a failure cross your mind. Is this a page? No. What is this about torpedoes? I don't know. You put everything you've got into everything you do. Shoot and ask questions later. You are a rhinoceros. There is nothing you cannot tackle. Everything you do it massively. From the minute you jump out of bed in the morning till you're back in bed for the night, you are charging massively. 17. It is all or nothing with you. You are a charging rhinoceros with your throttle to the floor. Rhinos aren't machines. Full blast ahead. 2-inch thick skin. Lucky for you, are we lucky? You've got that 2-inch rhinoceros thick skin. Because with your damn low torpedoes charging... What? I feel like we missed something with these torpedoes. You occasionally catch a torpedo or two. Never mind. You are a rhinoceros. Your skin is so thick, you hardly feel them. I feel like a rhinoceros would feel a freaking torpedo. They might knock your breath out once in a while. But you are right back on your feet, ready to charge again, madder than hell. Yes, you are a rhinoceros, and you can take a lot of adversity. You almost enjoy taking the punches because you know that it is toughening you up. The more successful a rhino you become, the bigger the torpedoes that are shot at you. Jeez. That's alright. You are a thick-skinned, mad, charging rhinoceros. And the torpedoes will run out before you would ever go back to being a lazy old cow in the pasture. That's a cow. 7 cows. Keep charging. Who's shooting these torpedoes at this poor rhino? And from where? The real secret of success. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm not ready. Before I discovered rhinoceros success. You wrote it! What are you talking about? I was confused. Oh no. Here's the sad story. I had, and still do have, a whole shelf of books promising the secrets of success. Some said the secret was to have written goals. Some said to dress for success. Others advised winning friends and influencing animals. Some preached ridding yourself of bad habits, such as drinking liquor. Are you, saying if you drink a lot of liquor, you should not worry about that? Because that's kind of a serious problem. Well, I had and did all those things, and I was still getting nowhere. Well, if you stop drinking a lot, that's something. Worse yet, I ended up working for a 30-year-old millionaire who had absolutely no written goals, and he was dressed like a big sloppy kid. So is this 30-year-old a cow even though he's somehow a millionaire? Maybe he inherited the money. He used the foulest language I have ever heard. And he was no teetotaler. But do you know what he was? He was a full-time charging rhinoceros. Oh. That was a... Oh, I see what he's saying. I was confused for a second. I thought he was complaining that he was working for a cow who didn't work for what he had. But he's saying that he was working for a rhinoceros before he became a rhinoceros himself. It's hard to keep up with these metaphors. Since I recognize that trait in him, I have unfailingly found it in every successful person I have ever come across. If you're defining successful in this very narrow way that you are, then yeah, you probably would. Now I firmly believe that if you are a rhinoceros, you are almost guaranteed success. Get charging. 20 charges. Charge with singleness of purpose. Rhinoceroses charge with singleness of purpose. All of your energies are directed toward the attainment of your one burning desire. The reason you are so dangerous is because once you set yourself charging at something, nothing can distract you. You can never charge. Wait, I missed some. It was only one. Okay. You can never charge two things at once. What if there was one right behind the other? Dave Ramsey did that with his freaking lawnmower. You concentrate on getting your first target, and then you fix your concentration on your next goal. Never spread yourself thin. A magnifying glass will not start a fire under it until it is held in one spot continuously for a certain length of time. And there's something under it that will catch fire. If it's constantly moved from spot to spot, nothing will even get warmed up, much less start a fire. You understand this magnifying glass principle and apply it to your daily life. You keep charging despite the difficulties. I almost missed that. I was too busy contemplating this magnifying glass metaphor. The magnifying glass metaphor is implying like care and intention, which is kind of what they're saying. But the metaphor of a rhinoceros charging is pretty fast. So you're not going to be holding something still while you're charging. It's just amusing to me. Okay, you understand this magnifying glass principle and apply it to your daily life. You keep charging despite the difficulties. I already counted that one. Because you can never tell when the flame will spark up. It could be tomorrow, or it could be the next month. But you know that if you concentrate all your energies, you will eventually have a roaring blaze. Then you can go and start the next fire. Be alert for opportunities. As a rhinoceros, you are always alert. You have to be alert in the jungle. That's why cows and sheep are not found in the jungle. I think that's the first mention of sheep. Since when are you lumping sheep into this poor, lowly animals that are undesirable group of yours? They couldn't survive. You know, just because cows and sheep can't survive in the jungle doesn't mean they're bad animals. Your sharp eyes miss nothing, and your ears scan the area like radar to detect the slightest noise. You can feel You can feel vibrations through your sensitive feet on the ground, and your nose picks up any foreign sense. Your whole being is on the lookout for an opportunity to charge. You are like a cocked trigger waiting to be pulled. Well then, charge down opportunities. That's 27. Wait, what is that smell? Your great body grows tense, ready to spring into action. You slowly turn your massive head toward the direction of the scent. Your eyes watch for any sign of a real opportunity. Your ears pick up a rustling in the bushes. An unfamiliar scent drifts by your nostrils. You are ready to explode. Oh. It is an opportunity, or is it an opportunity or a torpedo? Again with the torpedoes. Your eyes stare unblinking, straight ahead. Your head is spinning with excitement, and your leg muscles twitch with energy. Can't read today. Suddenly, you see it. An opportunity. It sees you, and like a shot, you are both off through the jungle. 3 tons of snorting rhinoceros charging full speed at your opportunity. 3 tons of snorting. 3 tons of snorting rhinoceros charging full speed at your opportunity, mowing down all obstacles in your way. Trees and vegetation poke at your skin, but you don't even feel it. Your opportunity is in sight, and now you are gaining on it. You know, a responsible rhinoceros would probably at least vaguely pay attention to what it's charging through. There could be like children in your way, or somebody's property that's just getting trampled. Doesn't seem very responsible to me. It is a good opportunity, though, and the chase is long and hard. You start to tire. Is it getting away from you? Darn it! You scream. I am a rhinoceros. Okay, cool. Your second wind comes. Oh, great. Second wind. And your rhinoceros eyes turn red as the breath from your nostrils turns to steam against the cold morning jungle air. Through jungle, river, and mountain, you pour it on, never letting up for a second. Then, all of a sudden, you've got it. Your opportunity tired, and you have run it down. You make the kill. You make the kill. And then rest a moment. Your great lungs heaving. Your legs ready to collapse. Your skin torn. Bruised and bloodied. And you bask in the thrill of your victory. Okay. Rhinoceros fuel. What is it exactly that turns a lazy, contented, do-nothing cow? What's wrong with contentment, man? What is it exactly that turns a lazy, contented, do-nothing cow into an energetic, powerful, charging rhinoceros? We're currently at 29 charges and 9 cows. There must be something responsible for the transformation, something that perhaps we can isolate, analyze, and use to our advantage. What would cause a rhinoceros to change? Or charge? 30. 30 charges. What would cause a rhinoceros to charge? Sometimes, against seemingly insurmountable difficulties. And what keeps that rhino charging? Why doesn't he quit raising a ruckus in the jungle and relax in the quiet pasture as a cow? What is it that drives him? There is no such thing as perpetual energy. Oh, that's stupid. This page ends at a word that's cut off, and you have to flip to the next page to see what the rest of it is. But the next page doesn't continue the sentence. It's an illustration. Well, I guess I have to show you this illustration. It's 3 tons of snorting rhinoceros charging full speed at your opportunity, mowing down all obstacles in its way. This could be you. Don't you want to be a rhinoceros? Oh, and I'm counting this charge even though it's repeating itself. It's quoting itself. I don't know why it's quoting itself, but it is. Okay. Something is supplying the power that makes him continue to charge day after day. $10, it's not Jesus. It seems to be self-generating. It never runs down. What causes such great motivation? Well, you are a rhinoceros. You figure it out. Being a rhinoceros, you are after something, right? What are the cows after? Apparently not much. Why aren't the cows after all you are after? Maybe because they realize that what they have is enough. They have brains. They have legs to move around on. They have ears and eyes and horns just like you do. Can't they see all the possibilities of life? Can't they sense that there is waiting for them? Can't they sense all that there is waiting for them? I missed that all. Can't they see all that there is to do, all that there is to experience, and all the places that there are to visit? What is it that you have that they don't? Reason? Just a guess. You believe in success. That's right, belief! Cows just don't believe they can achieve, and consequently, they don't even try. Did I miss a few cows? I don't think so. But that's one. 13 cows. They don't even try. They don't even give it one good charge. This is getting painful. They see all the opportunities floating by them, but believe the lucky breaks are for some few hand-picked rhinos. They say, we are cows. We cannot charge. There is no use even trying. cows will tell you that they are being realistic. Oh, they're calling me out. Okay, Scott, bring it on. But we know the truth. Either they are plain ignorant, lazy, or they are trying to rationalize their failure. Oh my gosh! Jeez. Yeah, that's it. Maybe I'm all of that. I'm ignorant, lazy, and I'm trying to rationalize my failure. Oh man. Okay. Success is yours. Success is there for anyone who will get off their butt and charge it down. You know that. That's why you are a rhinoceros. You know and truly believe that whatever you want, you can try to get it, and your chances are excellent that you will get it. It's that simple. You imagine it as being yours. You can taste the victory of achieving it. It is your belief that runs your motor. I love how these rhinos just randomly have motors and other car parts. Machines. It is your belief that fills you with an enthusiasm to charge. Despite the torpedoes. Again with the torpedoes. Your enthusiasm electrifies your cells and makes them come alive. That is what prompts you to jump out of bed early every morning. You are a charging rhinoceros because of your overflowing enthusiasm generated by your belief. Your belief that you can do it all and see it all. It makes being a rhinoceros so enjoyable, and that's why rhinos are fun to be around. It doesn't sound like rhinos are fun to be around. It sounds exhausting. Okay, this next section is called Rhinos Are Naturally High. Okay, I didn't say it. Rhinoceroses have a natural zest for living. They are so high on life that you will rarely find a rhino with a drug or drinking problem. Okay. They don't need artificial stimulants because they produce it themselves, naturally. In fact, research is bearing this out now. Biochemists have recently discovered the existence of endorphins, a morphine-like substance secreted by the brain. Anthropologist Lionel Tiger tells us that these natural opiates depress pain and seem to expand our awareness of pleasure. Scientists have found that jogging seems to bring on the secretion of endorphins, which explains why charging rhinoceroses feel so good about life. Wait, so are these rhinoceroses actually physically running when they're charging? I thought it was a metaphor. Their brains are literally flooded with antidepressants. So keep believing, keep charging. Imagine yourself reaching your goals. You know you can do it because you are a rhinoceros. I missed one. I think I missed a couple. Yeah, there's one up here and one that we just made. So that's 39. Your enthusiasm will keep you charging. Charge. 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 I'm not even kidding. It's in here 3 times. If your batteries seem to wear down, you will know what happened. Your belief will have waned. Jeez, you're not even... You can't even doubt your rhinoceros status. Keep believing in yourself. You have to. No one else can do it for you. Oh, what? Come on. It has to come from inside you. Believe and succeed. No. Jeez. Scott, have you ever had friends that, like, encouraged you? What's your problem? Okay, that's the end of chapter 1. We are at 43 charges and 15 cows. That's all I can do tonight. I'll see you next time.